Outside work, I spend almost all my time renovating our house. It's a long-term, multi-year project for us, and we're doing as much as possible DIY around childcare and our careers. We've found that tracking the jobs we need to do, materials we need to buy, ideas we're having, designs, etc., across multiple spreadsheets, disparate notes, text message chains, etc., just wasn't working, and we're losing information and good ideas in the noise. When time spent actually working on the house is limited, we shouldn't be spending our efforts on the admin. So what I want to show you today is how I've been using Palantir AIP to simplify that process of managing our renovation in a way that works for us. So here is the app that I've been building in AIP to help me solve some of those problems, help me manage my renovation, bring all that information into one place. Here's a project I've been working on for a while. This is adding in a new ensuite into one of our existing bedrooms. But what I want to walk through today is how I would use some of the features in AIP to start a whole new project. So the current project I'm thinking about is my mower shed. I need to tear the old one down, it's a bit dilapidated, and I need to put a new one up. So we need to start thinking about the jobs I need to achieve, things I need to have completed to actually get and mark this project as completed. So I could start adding my jobs one by one, systematically working through a list, and then for each job, think about the items, think about the materials, or the things I need to hire, tools I need to buy to actually be able to complete that job. But I'd like to make my life a little bit easier. I've been dumping information into my phone over the last week or so in an unstructured manner, and I want to ask AIP to take that information and pull out the discrete tasks and the items and link those to the tasks that they're required for, to take that effort away from me. So at the moment it's pushing this text through an LLM, which is doing all that hard work for me. And we'll see on the left hand side a chronological list of jobs, and clicking into each of those jobs we'll be able to see all the items I need to complete those jobs. Having a chronological list is a great first step, but what I really want to be able to do is schedule these against days. So I'm going to go over to my schedule view here, and I can see that I've got none of these jobs scheduled yet. I've only just added them in, so I need to start thinking about when I want to do them. I'm busy this weekend, but next weekend I'm sure I've got some free time I can fill with some DIY. So I'm going to start the process of this project by clearing the old shed. I'm going to say that's going to take more than one day to do, so I'm going to spread it out over the weekend. And I can now see that's booked in for next weekend. Clicking into this view, I can see some of the metadata here, and one of the key things I can see is that I need a skip to be able to complete and start this job. So I'm going to go over to my shopping cart, which gives me a list of everything for this project. All these items are attached to those jobs that we just created through AIP, and I'm going to look for the skip there. I actually know that I've purchased this already. I've gone to the skip hire shop. They've given me an outstanding quote of £200 hire for the weekend, and I'm going to mark that as purchased. That's then going to drop off this list because I no longer need to get hold of it, but it's going to populate and appear in my project spend. And I can see I've got a budget of 3,000, of which I've got 2,800 remaining because I spent £200 of it on the skip. Heading back over to my jobs list, I can now see that this cell has gone green here, showing that there are no items left to purchase to be able to no items I need to get hold of to be able to complete this job. So I'm good to go on this job, which is great. Fast forward 2 weeks, I've taken the shed down, the skip's been collected, everyone's happy. I'm going to mark this as complete, and that whole row is now going to go green, showing that that task is complete and I can move on to the next one. Going back to my schedule, the same is true there. We've got a nice green cell there. This app has been invaluable for me at helping me track my projects and progress through the renovation in a way that works for me. But it's clearly barely scratching the surface of what AIP is actually capable of. If you want to see what you can build and learn more about AIP, head over to build.palantir.com, where there's much more information. I hope you enjoyed the demo here. Thank you so much for watching.